Okay. I think we're on. It looks like we're on. It feels like we're on. My phone charger is being a fuck, but I think we're live. So I think the plan for today is to go around and relax. Go fight some enemies and experience some things that we just didn't in the last week of boss rushing. So we're gonna slow things down a little bit. Let the game breathe. Now this is very interesting. My phone charger works and it doesn't work. It's the most bizarre thing. And after yesterday, I really decided to use Mesmer Spear a little bit more. Because that charge heavy is just great. So to me, the most obvious place to start is Liurnia. Because for some reason we always skip over Liurnia, even though there's a ton of things here. There's the Academy Crystal Cave. There's the Academy Crystal Tunnel. There's the Runestrewn Precipice. There's a few Everjails around here. Coincidentally, we're right next to one. But we're gonna start with this cave. That's the easiest one to get to, so we can just get rid of this map marker wherever we put it. Did I put it in the Shadow Realm? I might have. Alright, now I need to mute my TV. So I don't get any audio bleed over. That's just as much for me as it is for you guys. There we go. And I do have my laundry, and I'm just keeping my ear out in case I have to change it. I think I do have to change it. Nope. It's going into spin. Okay, that's fine. We have a considerable amount of time. Alright, let's go. So yeah, I decided after boss rushing that I should just, slow down a bit. Relax, let the game breathe. It doesn't let me breathe, but maybe if I let it breathe, it'll let me breathe. Who knows? It could happen. If I let the game chill, it will let me chill. You know what I mean? Throw out some deaths every now and then. Okay. I need my light. And this is the one with the rot. Whew. Okay, that's pretty heavy. Let's make that work then. Where is... Back up a little bit. So I can definitely throw this, so it should be charged by the smithing talisman. I'd say that's fairly charged. Let's charge it up a little bit more then. Back up just a smidge. Alright, so it's not exactly one-shotting, but it's not exactly not either. Alright, let's take out this big flower. And see you, Miranda. Oh. There it goes. Okay, so it's not rot right now, it's poison. There we go. And one more. Beautiful. Now we gotta run. That's really the only solution for this area. Okay. 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 Let's talk about this now. Do I not have any boluses? I absolutely have boluses. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I don't need to get stuck fighting flowers. Alright, there's a stake. Oh man, I love how it's basically just one-shotting everyone. What strength is it? +9. You know, I honestly may push it up to +10. Like, these guys could just be flammable, but I don't know, man. One-shotting things is cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate that. All right. Alright, we need, like, a proper attack. Alright, there we go. Alright, where's the second one? Oh. There's only one. Super cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Get rid of this terrible poison. Alright. So that was Cape 1. That went pretty good. I may try to fight some bell-bearing hunters while I'm around here. I know there's one at the dog popes. But we aren't up that far yet. Although we could be. When I actually think about it, why didn't I go in here? Makes no sense. Where to next? We should do the Everjail. And in New Game Plus 4, I have to go to the final destination of the 3 Belfries. 4 Belfries, rather. Yeah, 4. Okay. Let's get to the Spirit's Ring. Here we go. Here we go. And we need to make a jump. Now, for me, it's always satisfying dunking on this Everjail. Because it gave me so much problems in the base new game. But you know, every time I have the opportunity to, I just mercilessly screw with it. Okay, let's do this. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just have to dunk on things that gave me problems in the base game. And no matter how far in this challenge I am, I gotta enjoy those dunkings. Like, it's honestly just pure adrenaline and pure endorphins. Like, oh my god, my spirit came. And the sad part is, I'm surrounded by dead men. Nothing but dead men. Alright. Where to next? We could do Electo. Electo's fun. Electo is also like the first bit of content I streamed. It was just an hour of me at Electo trying to beat her. So it's always a fun time beating her. We want to go here. And we're going to want to stay over on this side to avoid a doula. Or, you know, we can just, like, go right by her. It's chill. Just running by a sleeping dragon isn't going to have negative health consequences for me. See? I already forgot about me. Why is everything running away? Oh yeah, that's right, dragon. Alright. Now, I would like to be fashionable. I'd like my tarnish to be handsome. But unfortunately for me, this is the most defensive set of pants. It's supposed to be just over the edge. And there isn't going to be much that's going to have more than 50, that's going to have more than 51 poise in the game. But to a certain degree, I need to have more poise. So my only options realistically to increasing my poise is just wearing talismans. Alright, why did I come in here if it wasn't ready to go? Let's do this. Ow. Yeah, I know, I kinda ate that. Yeah, it wasn't safe at all. I forget if she has potions. Ah. That wasn't the place to trade at the end. Now, Electo is an enemy that has more than 51 poise. So we're going to try her at 60. I see. I see. Well, yeah, that works. I may go. I may have to go back. I may have to go back to the stake to the site of grace, because I screwed up my katanas. Oh, nuts. I have to go back to this. I have to go back to the site of grace. That is such a serious setback and not something I was trying to do. Because there are definitely better ways of like basing her. I just didn't go in with the right accoutrement. Which is how the French say stuff. I'm wildly oversimplifying. It means accessories, but like, yeah. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. We have 3 Uchikatanos. This was the first one. And for this one, I think it makes a lot of sense to blood tax it. And this one, I'm tempted to do a good many things with it. But what I think I'm going to do with it is I'm going to throw a bloody slash on it. And I think we're going to poison it. Now for this one. That one's gonna get seppuku. I think we're gonna go for an occult infusion on this one. Alright, I think that's what we need to have done. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. It has a knock-on effect of looking much more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, let's go fight Electo. Just gotta do some running around. That should work out much better. Now I think my laundry's ready to switch. So I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right. My laundry is switching. It's doing the switch. All right. Now we're going to try this bed again. Now, sadly, on my first leg break, I'm going to have to be getting into work clothes. So it's going to take a little longer than ordinarily. Ow. I got too greedy. That's the thing with Electo. It's a very probing fight. Electo is one of the fights where I genuinely do believe it's an endurance match, not like a sprint. But so far for third try, that's not bad. Like, there's a reason she's one of the best Spirit Ashes in the game. So we're gonna try with the Great Katanas next. And we're going to try my patented strategy of flattening her into the ground. I don't know why I double crapped there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, just like don't even give her a chance to breathe. That is my genuine advice with her. Okay. Oh, I completely avoided that one. Nice. Didn't avoid that. Are you gonna be cooperative and give me one more? No, you're not. Just gotta pick my opportunities for the cloth. One more. Oh, come on. Be cooperative. I got one heal left. There we go. So fourth try, not bad, not bad. For like an end game fight, that's not bad. And she is end game. There is no way to get there without like cheating in the early game to get there. Okay, perfect. And I had nothing. I had nothing at the end. I had nothing but 60 bigger. Okay, so that's everything up here, basically. We can fight the dragon if we wanted to. I don't want to fight the dragon right now. Did we get to that ever jail? No, I don't think we did. So we're gonna go here. Wait. Is there an easier way to get over there? No, not really. We can go to the shack. Going over directly from the shack is the most direct way. But it's not the closest one. Okay. So where we want to go is over here. I think we did the Erd tree over here, but I'm not sure because I'm not seeing like the catacomb over here or the shack. So we have to assume we didn't do that Erd tree. So we're gonna set out over the Lake of Liurnia. Avoid the crayfish. I didn't know they slept, honestly. Like, coming upon them sleeping is just weird. Alright, this is Rose Church. Hi, baby Mirandas. Bye, baby Mirandas. Why am I always getting assailed by Mirandas? Alright, I guess we'll go over this way then. No need to aggro the octopi if I don't have to. Now. Because I have to assume I haven't bought this Erdtree avatar before, we're gonna go in. Ready to do some fire damage. Just already set up, just already ready to go. Flame art infusions are just ready to cook. Who fired at me? Alright, well we got the hat. That's cool. Hey. That's right, notice me. Oh, does it hurt? That must have hurt. We've got the sword spear anyway. Did I fight it already? It's looking like I did. That's super cool. Well, heck. I guess let's do the Everjail then. I need to create like a Google Doc of like all the times I've gone to minor Erdtrees only to like beat the Erdtree avatar there. So that way I can refer back to it when I go back there in when I go back there in like a late game cycle. So that way I can decompression stream better. But honestly, the journey is the reward. Unironically. Alright. Let's do this Everdeal. Ooh, a painting. No painting. There's where we're going. And I didn't fight him. I think we have a fight on our hands. Ooh, that's a bingo. Ah. I'm getting cocky because it's a troll. And like, I had total reason to be cocky. But that nearly got away from me. That almost did. Hey, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing a nice little relaxation stream where I beat up relaxation and go to areas that I like missed in New Game Plus 3 because I'm not at plus 4 yet. Because the last few streams were a non-stop boss rush, so I'm just slowing things down today. Oh, nice. Chilling is always good. Okay, so we did this Everjail. It's done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. I want to go to the Crystal Cave. Because I didn't go there yet this cycle. So, let's go. Raya Lucaria really is a magical place if you look at it from the ground. I think Smaragd is still around. Yep, Smaragd is definitely still around. So let's take out Smaragd first. He's on the way. Oh, Smaragd can take rot. That's very interesting. I didn't think he could. That's right, burn the rock. I got cocky there. Ah, missing his feet. His oh so vital. His oh so vital feet. What a G. Taking out the mosquitoes for me. And bye. Ouch. I'm gonna drink one more time. Just so don't give in to hubris entirely. There we go. I've been playing this game since the middle of last year. So it's been like a good long year. Alright, let's get to the cave then. Check the map, see how close we are. So it is somewhere along the walls. Yeah, I know. Here we go. And this is why you save up. And this is why you save up stone sword keys. So that you can go and travel wherever you'd like. Now I forget if it's like the Crystallian trio or duo at the end of this one. Yes. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. The long half axe is one of my comfort weapons. I'm usually like all about the katanas and such, but there's just something about it that just feels so right. I'm part-time, I guess. I work as well, so make of that what you will. All right. I see Burger Kings. Ah, I ruined my surprise. All right, easy peasy. And did I panic? Not even once. Right, so let's continue. Ah. There's always one. Okay, so not that way. That way looks promising. I would say this is my main game. I was multi-streaming for a while, but I wound up running into a persistent audio issue with other games. Oh, fuck right off. Okay, I'm taking you out now. Stay down. But no, that's my main game. And like in terms of games I could be shackled to, I could be shackled to worse games. At least I'm enjoying myself. Okay, let's go to the boss. And yeah, it's a duo. Okay. This changes things, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go, and it's just gonna be one of me. There. What are you gonna do now? Friend is gone. I'm gonna follow it up with a lion claw, and I'm gonna miss. Okay, that's fine. And there we go. I'm playing on console. And thank you, I appreciate that. I don't personally feel as though I'm like playing to any like professional level. But I do like appreciate the compliment. And where does this take me in Raya Lucaria again? It takes me up a tower. North, oh north. Terra Magica. Okay, perfect. I was actually vaguely looking for that. Kind of ironic. I found it there. I was expecting it. I was expecting it like in Farum Azula, strangely. I'm from Canada. Northeast Canada. So where do I want to go next? We've done this half of Liurnia. I guess we could go to the Royal Grave Everjail. And I think that's all the Everjails on that side of Liurnia. Then we just have to do the ruin-strewn precipice. And I'm sorry, chat. You guys keep going for a tumble. My phone keeps falling out of my lap. Please don't sue me for whiplash. Excuse me. Can I use my horse? Yes, I can use my horse. And away we go. And I think there's a red wolf Bradigan back here. Just roaming the lands. So I may have to suddenly run. But there is a site of grace. Perfect. How long have I been streaming on Twitch? Since late January? Late January, early February. Okay, no wolf. There he is. There's that puppy. having me waste my physical while I'm down here. I missed. Not gonna miss this one. Lingering hitbox damage is still lingering hitbox damage. You're still dead. All right. Cool. Everyone's dead. Let's get out of this graveyard. And this time I think I'm going to use Mesmer Spear. I stream for fun mostly. I'm not against making money, but at the same time, I'm not like a partner or affiliate right now, so I'm not like monetized through Twitch. There is a link at the top of my Twitch where you can buy me an energy drink if you so chose. But right now it's just for fun. Ooh. When it spins up, it's nice. I like that. Let me heal. I'm gonna try that again. There we go. Okay. So as far as I know, that's all the Evergails in Liurnia done. Well, that side rather. I think there's 2 more on the opposite side. I'm not 1,000% on if we got to them yet or not. We will see. Okay. Yeah, there's no more Evergails in Liurnia. There's one in Altis, which we've already done. So I think the next move for us is to go to the Crystal Tunnel next. Yeah, sure. I'm not against that. Okay, so there's a spirit spring on the other side of here that we just have to drop down. Alright, where's the spring? Because we gotta jump down the spring. And hopefully not die. That would be nice. Not dying would be most ideal. Are we on top of it or what? Yeah, you see that? I know, bullshit, right? Where is the drop? Well. It's how that goes. It's how that happens. I'm not going down the gravestones. Going down the gravestones generally is dumb. And if I can, I limit my parkour when I can. Not because Elden Ring parkour is bad, but because I just don't like, but because I just don't want to do it. All right. Where is that spirit spring? There we go. All right, and we. That was kind of what you guys did when you fell off my lap. All right, there's the gravestones. And the tunnel is just over here. You guys almost went for a tumble again. Okay. Now let's run through that tunnel. And by run, I mean take it at a slow, leisurely pace. It's such a cool looking attack. And it's only +9. So it could honestly genuinely be stronger. Like, it's easily spammable. Now, I think that's just a regular smithing stone 8. I think. It's not worth my time, ultimately, because I can just buy it. Now, what does it power stance with, though? Great Spear, okay. Da, 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 da. Na, na, na. Okay. Alright, let's try it that way for a minute. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I would definitely prefer to main hand it, though. This cave has given me much to think about. It genuinely has. So I think we're almost at the boss. I think. So it's just one Crystallian. I just dropped down and they're like, what are you doing here? And waboom. Now I gotta run all the way back down. But no, the long haft axe is one of my comfort weapons. I got it in New Game Plus 2, I think. And it's really served me well. It's really doing the business. I generally keep it either flame art infused or blood infused. Because the charged heavies on it do count as strike damage. And the Lion's Claw on it is just top notch. I love it. But then again, I'm a frequent Lion's Claw enjoyer. So it would be weird if I couldn't sneak Lion's Claw in there somewhere. Just in case. Just in case. I could see that being very necessary. Now, this time, what are we going to do? We're just going to walk across. Slowly. Steadily. Okay, maybe a bit faster. Oh no. There we go. Do I want what's in there? No, I don't. Not at all. I mean, honestly, I prefer to live. If they give me the choice. They might not. But we're at the elevator, so they have no choice but to let me live. Oh yes, and Stream Elements is reminding me to remind you guys to download Realms of Pixel now. If you reach the goals, it helps me. So by all means, download Realms of Pixel and give me a hand. All right, let's do this. Just a singular Crystallian, so I'm not even concerned really. Because just gotta break its stance once. There we go. Yes. Sweet. There's nothing else in here I really want or need, so we're gonna go back to the entrance. So far, Liurnia, pretty fun. I feel bad for like skipping it the way I did. I'm just checking my schedule. So it's 3 to 11 tonight. Okay. Okay. And I could have sworn I booked off on the 20th. It's all good though. Now, where do we want to go next? I think I did the Erd Tree. I want to say I did the Erd Tree over here. That was certainly a grace I went to. We're gonna go to the Artist Shack. Just trying to think. Yeah, let's go to the Artist Shack. I want to take down the bell-bearing hunter, I think. And then maybe do the one in Caelid. Now, for some reason, my uploads to YouTube aren't uploading. Oh wait, shit! I finally did it. It's live. Sweet. Hold on. Non-sequential Twitch VODs. Yes. Now the reason my being able to upload to YouTube is exciting is because I'm getting views on YouTube now. 69 views on my last VOD. Nice. So yeah. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. That's very exciting. Yee. Let's get this painting. And then you want to cross this bridge. Okay. That worked. You might be wondering what I'm doing. That's going to reset me back to the last stable piece of geology I was on. So the link for the YouTube video. You should definitely feel free to click on that and go get a view. It says it went live 26 minutes ago. Let's walk extremely cautiously. Okay, fuck it, I'm running. There we go. There we go. Hold on. There we go. And then we wanted to also share it to. We also wanted to share it to Blue Sky. I don't just want to share these things to Twitter. Shitter, rather. All right, there we go. Sorry, it's just really exciting for me like personally to get views. All right. Let's get to the church. Ooh. But no, getting 69 views is exciting. It means people are at least enjoying my content. Okay. Let's go talk to the dog pope.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you. I am Muriel. My apologies.
Okay.
You know the origin, how it came to be known. Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Erd Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Funny thing about that. It's on fire, my guy.
Oh, was there something you are free to show? I would, sir, if you find any, unless perhaps, in which case...
Give prayer book.
Oh, what? Very well, let us... But heresy is not all thing. Oh, very well.
All right.
Heresy, all
Sweet.
things can be.
We've already got all of that. What are sorcerisms?
You wish to know Lord Radagon? He came to the soon.
I gotta exhaust all of his dialogue.
The mystery as to why Lord, and moreover,
About Renala.
The great, sadly, and then. Do you possess? Then I would like concerning Radagon once repented his the order this miracle and so you to restore and
Yeah.
to experience absolution.
I see it. All right. I gotta switch it to nighttime. Now this one, we're gonna challenge ourselves. Challenge being used in the most broad terms. Because I'm decent with katanas. Alright, is Muriel still here? He is. So gotta hit it again. Why are you still here, Muriel?
Greetings. My faith, the miracle, and this time, if you would, I hope that to experience absolution. You know it a famed when he glimpsed and as
Okay.
such in the air now she devoted the grim arm. You would do well to severing of. You know it's a famed when he glimpsed and as such.
Okay. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this again. Because the fight should just... Yeah, now we're good to go. Ouch. The bell-bearing hunter isn't very nice. We're gonna go to the last site of Grace visited, because that's right there. Okay, let's switch it back to nighttime again. And after this bell-bearing hunter, I think we're gonna take a short break. Ah, no. Not my runes. Anything but my runes. My precious bounty of runes. Okay. Now we're ready to go. One more. There we go. There we go. And that's why I like Savage, and that's why I like Lion's Claw on the Great Katana. It's always just so consistent when I need it to be. Alright. So I really do think I got this surgery before. We're gonna go to this Greystoke. Gonna go to the Grace all the same. We're gonna go to that cave on the other side. But first, break time. So I'll be back in like 4 minutes. Just gotta get some work clothes on. Take a walk around the apartment. And I'll be back and good to go. Alright, break time's over. I feel refreshed. I feel gooder. But I still haven't gotten good at, like, keeping chat on my lap. But that will happen eventually. Ah, stop it. There we go. Stay. Alright, so we want to go down this way. Past and couple of rune bears, I think. Oh no, I think we're trapped. Oh no. Okay, now I think we're going the right way. Now it's making more sense. Because it was making nonsense. Oh, of course. One more. There we go. Rune bears, man. Always coming out of nowhere by surprise. Why are the jellyfish raving out? Alright, here we go. Why is he trying to give me deathlight? I think we're good. Sorry, just like adjusting my phone. That way I stop dropping you guys and it actually charges. There we go. Alright. Alright, off to a cracking good start. I'm not sure why that was so stressful. Like, you know what I mean? I know what the gimmick is. I just gotta kill the necromancers. Alright, there's that one. Now we gotta deal with this one. Alright, no more scaly boys. I don't want to be on that one, I want to be on the next one. Going through hella flasks, though. Alright, so I want to ignore these skeletons as well as I can. Like I said, ignoring them is a bit difficult, but it can be done. Alright, where's your necromancer? Alright, there's the boss fight. Ow. Wasn't I just fighting you? I need to watch my stamina here. There we go. Now, I think the exit's going to be kind of very hot. So what I'm thinking is, bear with me for 1 second. Is he gonna take poison though? He doesn't seem to be. Well, that's just plain unfortunate. Let's go somewhere then. Let's go to round table. Upgrade my spear. Because I said it was gonna upgrade my spear. It's honestly a nice spear, TVH. I like it. Excuse me. Now, let's push you up to plus 10. Where's the Wakizashi? I wanted to upgrade that one if I could. There we go. What do I need? Smithing stone 1s. Apple. Alright. Everything's upgraded to where it needs to be, approximately-ish. Alright. So that's done. Where do we want to go next? Caelid is looking staggeringly undone. So let's make a run at Exicus. And then set up for the next stream. Which I feel that's going to be tonight and then tomorrow morning. Okay. Let's see what it's like at plus 10. There he is. That got too far away. Let's go after his speed. Okay, I'm mostly avoiding the rot, which is great. But he's mostly avoiding my shots. So I think I'm just gonna have to try to shock him. Ah, nuggets. Still, that was good. The damage on it, the damage on it could be like tweaked a little bit. Let's try to tweak it a little bit. Let's try to make it do what it do. So I think that's just for counterattacks, though. Let's try it with the Axe Talisman. And then let's try it with the Fire Scorpion Charm. Oh, Exocus. I'm back and I've learned nothing. And one more. There we go. And I'm gonna get your heart. Yes. I need to get through a grace. So the rot doesn't consume me. Now I want to see, did I do the Swamp of Ionia? No, I did not. That's vaguely frightening. That is vaguely frightening. Gotta go inside there. Why? Because it's fun in here. Gotta go right inside the central bloom. Oh no. Alright, I got the armor. Bye-bye, Millicent. Alright, so I didn't get anything from that. Besides the armor, which I already had. Alrighty. I gotta go up against Nile. I know he's gonna summon, so I'm gonna summon someone for backup. My boy, Andreas. Alright, O'Neill. Ow, 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 owie, owie. Oh no, I'm stinky. Alright, can I do the full attack then now? There we go. I kept on going into stamina debt. I was indebted to my stamina. Alright, so that's O'Neill. I'm not interested in going to the abandoned cave. I went there last time and it just wasn't fun for me. Where else do we want to go? There's Parath. There is Parath. I want to make sure I can set up for like getting my dragon eyes almost immediately in New Game Plus 4. So it makes sense to assassinate Grail. And here we go. It's gonna take a while. Are we gonna get a bleed proc? But I mean, 15,000 on the charge heavy is no joke. Just from the proc. All right, give us that bleed. $16,000, nice. We're gonna try to speed it up. One more. Alright, there we go. And that kills not only Grail, but the 5 dragons guarding her. There we go. Now no more Grail. Now I know I didn't do this Erd tree. So I think we're going to set a marker for here and head over. I don't want to get the beetle. I mean, can we get down this way? We might be able to. I want to go over just a little bit further. Come on, just get under me. I think he's trying to climb the tree. Alright, one more, I think. Oh yeah. I'm brave AF. Right, let's try to figure out our way down. Whew. I made it. That could have gone south at any point. So we're gonna make a run at the Erd tree. We're gonna see what happens. If we win, we win. If we don't, we'll pick it up tonight. Ooh, Stankly. I got hit with that stank. Ah. Why did I not cap my juice? Awful. Alright, I think we got this. Ow. Stop it. Be chill, be chill. Stop it with the Olden Stars. I've never been good at avoiding that attack. Oh well. I moved too far back to take advantage of the Stake America. Oh well, that's fine. At least we know where we're picking up tonight. That was the most random time to have a message appraised ever. Like, why couldn't they have appraised, like, in the middle of the fight? I appreciate it nonetheless, but, like, why, though? Ugh. Okay. Alright. Well. That was certainly a time. And while we didn't go to New Game Plus 4 today, we might do it tonight. But we're definitely going to do it tomorrow. That's for sure. That's on Skibidi. Alright, is there anyone we can raid out to right now? Biggest hummus. Okay. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. Stay updated as to when we go live up to the minute. And I got nothing else for you. See you guys tomorrow.